Alright, first video, take 3. First one, I pressed record, or no, I didn't press record, that was the problem. Second one, got 5 minutes into it, I still might upload it, but then I got a phone call, and just stopped recording. So, it's weird because I haven't given anyone this phone number yet, got a brand new phone number. But we're walking through Sihai Park, and it's band practice time. So I'll let you guys look at what I'm looking at. I think it's really cool that people just come to the park and border collies again. Come to the park and sing and make music and all that kind of stuff. Coming up to one of my favorite parts, there's always these old guys that just kind of sit in a half circle and just bullshit all day. Not all day, but most days I walk through here. They're just kind of hanging out here, talking and bullshitting. Selfie with them, boom. Selfie with the old Chinese guys talking. More band practice. The Chinese parks are definitely a happening spot. There's always people out and about and doing stuff. Making music over here as well. They love getting like little mini amps and singing and playing flutes and saxophones and all that jazz. Anyway, I want to learn how to flip the camera screen. I don't want to take selfie the whole time I'm walking. I kind of want to just show people what I see so you can see what China is like and where I'm living. Sihai Park means Four Oceans Park, and it's amazing. I come and walk here when I just need to forget that I live in a city for a second, because it's so different than living back in the Pacific Northwest, or even living in Melbourne. Living in Melbourne, it's a huge city, but there's so much more space, so much more room for activities. So we're just gonna walk to Walmart because why not go to Walmart in China? Walmart in China is actually awesome, and I love it. It's a pretty high-end, oh, hopefully I don't get hit by this car. No, I won't, cool. Pretty high-end grocery department type store, which is funny for Americans, but here in China it's actually like pretty good quality, and it's nice because you don't have to haggle, which most grocery stores you don't haggle anyway. You only haggle with people in the streets, like street vendors. But if you need to pick up like moving into a new apartment, if you need to pick up bedding and pillows and cleaner, like Walmart is, you'd have to go to like 50 tiny stores instead of just going to Walmart. And at all of the tiny stores you would have to like haggle and bitch about the price, and they'd probably sell it to you for 4 times what it's actually worth. So that can be frustrating. So going to Walmart, actually not going to Walmart, going to stores around Walmart, going to Decathlon to buy some exercising clothes, because I've been playing my life here in China. I've been playing a ton of football, soccer for the Americans, and I love it, but all my jerseys are either red or white or blue, and the team I joined were the Wild Geese, and that makes me Grey Goose. Classy. But we're green. I don't have any green jerseys, so I need to buy some. Yeah. So we're just going on a walk. It's 2-3 p.m. so everything's pretty dead right now. Most people are at home taking a nap because China has kind of a siesta like Spain does, where in the afternoon people just don't do anything. I'm just standing in the middle of the street right now waiting to finish crossing. People jaywalk all the time here, but it's a lot different than jaywalking in the States, because in the States it's like, oh, pedestrian always has right of way. In China it's like, pedestrian better get out the way. That's the only way that cookie crumbles. Cars like won't stop for you. Sense of space here is very different. Like if people are in cars or if people are just walking, like you don't really get a whole lot of personal space ever. So like cars will like go within inches of you and they're just like, well, I'm in a car, like get out of my way. Where in the States, like the pedestrian would freak out if they even got within like a foot of them, or even a meter. Ooh, we're going imperial and metric. As a American abroad, man, we need to drop the imperial system of measurement. It's horrible. It's hard to communicate. Just like, how much do you weigh? 170 pounds. They're like, what is that in real things? Pounds? Who measures in pounds? Like 3 countries. The US is one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you guys can just look at what I'm looking at, and I'll keep talking. We're in Garden City right now, which like all the malls and little I don't know, like housing developments, like these apartments, they're called a garden, and that's just like an apartment complex that usually has like 1 to 3 phases. Sometimes some of them have up to 5 phases, which that just means it's like expansions built from the first area. Yeah, nice cars here in China, or at least in Shenzhen. There's a lot of money here. But anyway, gardens are where most of the business people or foreigners live. And then it's funny because like right across the street you have like the projects, and that's where like most of the working class Chinese people live. I also live like right in between. Like I live in a nicer apartment building, but right across the way from me is like the projects, and it's fun because I don't know, you get the best of both worlds. You can live comfortably, but you can also see things that make you feel like you're really in China and not any other developed country. Yeah, so walking to Decathlon in the mall. Some of you might be disappointed because this doesn't really seem like China, but I mean, I live in a really big city with a ton of money, and most things seem like they could be anywhere. Like this mall, this could be a mall in California or any other really warm place like Miami. It's just that the signs are in English and in Chinese. Next video, I think we're gonna go to work and we'll walk kind of a interesting way to work. And then if people want to see like what do the Chinese projects look like, or like what do the super touristy places in Shenzhen look like, I'll be happy to share. Definitely gonna get a video in a little bike taxi, because I think the driving here is one of the hardest things to get used to. It's also absolutely terrifying, and you guys need to see it. So whatever anybody wants to see, be happy to share. But right now I'm gonna go buy some clothes. I miss everybody back home. I love everybody. So hopefully I'll be able to talk to you soon, or you'll watch these videos and at least know what's going on with me. Bye.